Getting the vibe right creates an environment that produces social connection on a level that's pretty beautiful. Hi everyone, my name is David Robinson and I'm the founder of Fractal Workspace in the beautiful city of Kingston, Ontario. At a very, very young age, I started to realize that I enjoyed creating environments that made people feel comfortable. So I think I've been doing this my whole life, and I think co-working is just another derivative of it. And when I saw shared concepts take place and I saw how the office was changing, I realized it was just a new version of what I've been doing my whole life. Well, I think there's a massive shift taking place between the relationship of companies and employees. And so I think they're starting to embrace it, but it's uncomfortable for some companies. So I think companies that can accept that providing employees with a new format is more powerful, because there's components of coming to work every day that's challenging. If you have young kids, there's days that you maybe want to take care of them. The drive in every day is time consuming, costly. So the whole thing's shifting. And if it's moving to a more balanced arrangement between companies and employees, that's what we're seeing. So I think companies accepting they need help. And on the facility side, cleaning the bathrooms is never your core business. It is ours. We are a hospitality company that understands facilities and loves it. We geek out on it. The location has great parking and it's off the major highway. So we're in a suburban setup because of its convenience. And then we're in a mall setup because of it having parking, but also the amenities that people want. You can grab a beer, you can work out. The first floor is largely a higher social level. The cafe memberships exist in that area, and so you can come for the day. We have snap cabs that are down there that allow you to take phone calls, and then it includes some office time, a few hours of office time that if you want to just heads down focus, you get some of that. And then there are single offices that exist. You can take those on a day, a month, a year. It's really quite flexible on how you want to do it. And then it moves into more mid-size offices where you get kind of a two-person office, but sometimes people just like, I want this for myself because I want a little bit more room. And then we move up from there into typically jump up into 6-person offices. But again, you can have 3 people in them. So we design the space based on how you want to use it. The meeting rooms augment that when a person comes in to meet you, they're entered by a friendly person, a cup of coffee, they're sitting in a social lounge, and we then either take them into a meeting room if you want and have them ready, or you come out and meet them in a social area, and your client is immediately sort of impressed by the unique nature of the lounge area. The second floor was designed as kind of like your hotel room, where they're called focus suites. I have my office on that level, and there's 16 units, half of them being singles, the other half being double offices, and that's where you kind of go where you just want to focus. The third floor was a recent addition, which allowed us to create more enterprise level or larger company, and that just means that we have 20-person offices, so 3 large team rooms that are up there, and then some executive suites across the hall from us. So what we're finding is they want a bullpen for their crew to work, and then meeting room time is always a part of it, but then we can bolt on hospitality services like events, team retreats, so that's kind of the basis of how it works. I don't know if we're a family, I don't know if that's fair to say, but it behaves like one, and it's better in the end, even if there are parts that you have to give up. You gain more by being around other people. The community is messy in terms of it has many different characters, so there is no one type. It is organic, and so we let it be organic. There's certainly been recent trends around bigger companies that have said we don't need office space like we did, so we have some larger transportation companies, some larger technology companies, but everything down to one person that just needs an address, and so it's hard to describe. It would be a complete cross-section of almost every category. From enterprise, there's enterprise components, there's individuals, there's mid-sized teams, there's almost everything, which really could be described as a healthy community, that a little bit of everything. Our community at Fractal Workspace is always evolving and growing. We would love for you to be a part of it, so come check us out.